Prime Minister Boris Johnson has said he will keep fighting after the Lib Dems overturned a huge majority in Tiverton and Honiton, and Labour retook the seat of Wakefield in 2 by-election losses. Following the results, Conservative chairman Oliver Dowden resigned from his post, saying Tory supporters were distressed and disappointed. Paul, I guess my first question, these results kind of weren't a surprise, were they?
No, and the Westminster bubble gets very obsessed, Dehenna, about by-elections, but in terms of the national picture, I don't think they often have much of a impact on what's going on nationally, certainly not in the long term. I think at best by-elections give you a bit of a snapshot as to the health of the parties in the moment. But we've seen by-elections in the past where people have claimed that the outcome means there's going to be some dramatic shift in British politics, that the next general election is all but now decided. And these things never really bear out in truth. And what we've seen is the Lib Dems taking Tiverton and Honiton and claiming, as they always do, that this is a breakthrough for British politics. This is the end of the two-party system. I remember in the 1990s when the Lib Dems were masters at winning by-elections and often failed to hold on to those seats in the ensuing general election. I don't think that this is a breakthrough in the sense for the Lib Dems. It was a good result for Labour, but it wasn't, I don't think, a sensational result for Labour. If Labour is serious about forming the next government, then it should be really looking to win by-elections by bigger margins than it won the Wakefield one by. I think the swing of 12% to Labour would not, if we are going to, correlate between by-elections and general elections, then that swing wouldn't be good enough to see Labour over the line, in my view. They would need to be winning by much more in places like Wakefield. I mean, I remember in the 1990s, for example, when Tony Blair was leader of the opposition before he became Prime Minister, Labour was sweeping all before them. I mean, in by-elections, Labour was winning substantially. The swing was significant. And in terms of Wakefield, it's good, but it's nowhere good as it needs to be in order to give you any kind of belief that Labour are going to win the next election. But by and large, Dehenna, no, I don't think that this is going to have a massive impact. I think by-elections rarely do.